What's up everybody, this is Limitz bringing you guys another high level Halo Wars video. This time it's going to be a 3v3 against Swapmerk, Johnny, and some dead weight. So this game is pretty much going to be the game 2 of the Great White series here. And this is basically just going to be Chum in the water because it's pretty easy. And we're going to have a little bit of a problem here early game because Justin was in a different party. So, going to re-invite Justin back in our party here. And I'm going to be scouting Justin's base because I see he didn't grab the double base, which is kind of what I thought he was going to do. So, since he's going Temple first, I'm going to be going Temple second to complement him on Temple first, so I can help him out there so he doesn't get spawn locked very long. And basically we have a few problems this game because Justin's actually not going to be locking his first brute up. He's going to try and port his first brute through, and they blatantly have their hogs right in front of his base. So Justin makes one little slight error right there, and he's going to lose that brute squad before I'm able to free up his lift so he can unlock. And Kai's doesn't like to micro, so he's going to lose both of his hogs, and now he can't scout at all or collect crates. Also, if you look at the mini-map, you can see that there's a white box in the very back that's lit up. And so that means Kai's probably double based right away. But I think later on in this game you'll see that it looks like he takes his expo late, and it was faked. So they ran this combo pretty much into the ground and not how you're supposed to on Exile. So even though that Justin was not on the same page with me and Elysium's game plan early game, it doesn't matter because they're botching how to run Forge, RB, Anders on this map. So anyways, at this point I'm just going to be going on offense against the Arbiter, and the Arbiter is just following Justin around. It's a little bit too early for me to worry about hooks, so I'm not going to be worrying about hooks at all right now. And we can see that the base just recently got planted. And I see that there's a suicide grunt up here, and I'm going to rage it, but I don't really have a whole lot of money. And I see that Johnny has Citadel, so I'm basically just going to be upgrading my pads here and grunting his base a little bit. And I know he doesn't have any blessed pads right now, but if I just don't use my suicide grunts, they're going to come over and defend, and I might just lose my suicide grunts, and it might just be a waste of money. So I'm going to use them just to take out the 2 unblessed supply pads, just because that's all I can do. And here's Kai's throwing me free flamethrowers. I don't know why he just sent him in like that. So bad micro there. Now I need to worry about the hooks. And I'm sending my ghost up here to scout out what's going on. I see that he has 1 hook, and that's going to be Swapmerk that gets the hooks. And Elysium's freaking out because Elysium notices it. And so I'm going to be raging to stop the hook. And while all this is going down, Elysium is pushing up with his Grenadier, and he's teching Goss. And rage the Marine. Don't have to worry about Swapmerk getting Goss off the other hook. He's going to have to build his next tech. And Justin's trying to get his double summits up right now. And he has warthogs actually spawn camping his lift. But I'm pretty sure that he's just able to fend them off with Elysium's hogs. Elysium's hogs are going to go back and forth between Justin and attacking the other UNSC base of swap mercs. And I see that Kai's is throwing a, I don't even know what to call this infantry thing that he's trying to do, but I know that one got by, but it's so low health that the rest of the flood will finish it off. And since Elysium's actually getting caught by Johnny's Arbiter, I'm going to have to recall and take care of SWAT's hogs at Justin's base now. And Justin's actually going to click me since he doesn't have a summon or anything right now. Well, he's got one up, but his other summon's not up and he has extra cash. So we take care of the rest of Swap Merc's hogs, and Elysium's just kind of regrouping his warthogs together, and Justin's just porting in Banshees on Kai's back base. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to take my money and I'm going to rage down Johnny's Arbiter, because with my RB raging and Elysium's Goss, right here I tell him that he recalls because Elysium was heading up to Johnny's base. Elysium's just going to finish off the Arbiter with his Goss hogs. And there it is. So I'm going to rage up here because it looks like they might be sending a tank or maybe some Goss hogs up here to try and help out Kai's secondary base when this game is going to freeze up. And what's going to happen here is Swap Merc's going to lag out their Anders with Goss, but it doesn't really matter. The game's pretty much over right here. I would be hard pressed to see if anybody could make a case that this game was not over at this point, because as you can see I just scanned over everybody's bases. We're obviously in the lead here, and Kai's is actually not going to get a tank out until like 8.5 minutes on this map. So 8.5 minute, one canister shell tank with forge on this map. So it's quite the feat. So we're going to just take care of Johnny's base here while Justin takes care of Kai's secondary. And it doesn't look like Johnny's going to be getting his Arbiter back out. And I'm still on a keep, but it doesn't really matter. Don't really care to upgrade it. The whole thing about me staying on a keep so early this game was to catch their Goss hogs, keep their Goss numbers down while playing with their hooks basically. If there was a different outcome in the game, I probably would have had a Citadel a lot sooner. It just basically depends on how the game goes. So anyways, Kai's gets his first tank out, and we are 8 minutes and 34 seconds into the game. And after I miss a few rages there on the supply pad, I'm just going to rage out this tank. But of course I like supply pads just as much as anything else. So he has a double pump here that he's not going to be able to sustain because he has to rebuild another reactor to keep pumping. So I don't know what kind of build Kai's did this game. But he has 2 more tanks, and this is going to be the saddest part because I get D-bombed and I'm going to be losing my Arbiter, and that's all Kai's really wanted to do, was just kill my Arbiter. So that's his moral victory, killing my Arbiter after 3 tanks in 9 minutes. Actually 9.5 minutes. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day.